I'm Chris. This is Darlo to the Prem, episode 61, in actual fact. And we're down to the last two games of our Premier League season. Yeah, we are Premier League, aren't we? That's it. Up. And we currently sit in 9th. We are 2 points behind Newcastle, who are in 7th. And we have got to play Man City and Newcastle, so two big games. And fingers crossed we get something out of today's game. Okay, so we're back for the Man City game now. A little bit of news. We have confirmed the signing of Jose Diaz. He's a big lump of a centre-back. Looks quite decent, 22 years old. He's coming in for 3.1 million. We've also put a bid in for Dragan Sandic, a Bosnian sort of centre-back, maybe midfielder, another big lump. So he's a bit younger, so we're just waiting on a work permit. That's due on Monday. It's already failed once, so it'll probably fail again, and then we'll assign him an ESC, I guess. But yeah, that's the transfer news. It does mean that if that does go through, we've spent most of our budget, which is good news. Okay, so the team for today is Belixar in goal, Rollinson, Olsen, Montolio and Jefferson's back four. Hansen and Agudelo sit in front with Ndala, Burns, Kamara in behind Torreira. So our forwards have been in appalling form, snatching at shots, and Josh Knapp, and his form has got dropped so badly he's dropped down to 3 stars. So we've taken him out of the starting lineup and hope Torreira can do something today. His goal scoring form ain't much better. He had 7 goals early on and hasn't scored since. But that's the team. And let's get on and play this all-important game against Man City. So if we change that to the league table, you'll see that Newcastle won, so we have a bit of a gap. But to start the season, we were trying to avoid relegation. And now we're in a situation where at halfway, we were going to be a mid-table. And we're top half at the moment, so. And that ends any chance we have. So, no European qualification this year, which, to be honest, we've done exceedingly well to get where we are. Arsenal can obviously go above us, and this performance might just see us drop down, lose a bit more morale. But in saying that, we did beat both Luton and Southampton in the last 2 games. We scored after 16 minutes, and I thought it was 0-0 right at the end. I was demanding more. They're probably thinking, what's he on about? Let's just say that. Again, nothing from our striker. We can't get a tune out of a forward. Blameless Jeffers ain't doing too well today either. On the plus side, I think Jennings is back onto the bench today. That's a massive amount of changes, isn't it? 4 changes. We obviously thought game over. Yes, Jennings can come on. We'll go with our tiny fullbacks. The 6 foot, is it 6'5" and 6'6"? The 6'6" Jennings and the 6'5" Rollinson. We'll leave it like that for the next few minutes. See if anything happens. I doubt it. We'll just watch Torreira's form drop from a 6'4" to nothing. Right. Let's just get some players on, rest some players. That's our 5 subs confirmed. At least we've seen a header from our rather large left back. Perhaps I should have stuck him up front. Scully was the one in January. Oh, not a bad effort. Yeah. In January, it was like, oh, let's fire them up, see if they can get anything in the last few minutes. Let's see if we can go very attacking as they score. Yeah, so in January, Scully, who's on loan at Watford, it was like, oh, do I put him back? He's not the greatest. He'll never be the greatest, but it might be that he's a big lump up top and might occupy them. Oh, that is superb. What was he doing? Oh dear. That's made me chuckle. We are still on all-out attack as they go down the other end, no doubt. Haaland's still on the pitch. He's got enough time for a hat-trick. Possible offside. The high-tech Darlington Stadium. Offside. Let's encourage. Yeah, don't care. Last few minutes. Well, a point in our final game at home. And Tarrega finally scores. Van der Voort obviously thought, I'm very sorry for you. You haven't scored in like 300 days. Doesn't say. There we go. Right. We'll catch back up for the Newcastle game. Okay, the not so important last day of the season. Away to Newcastle. But good news. Dragan Sandic has been given a work permit, so he's come in, and that has basically meant we have nothing but $500,000 left in the transfer budget. So all good there. We've spent that, so we've guaranteed ourselves 10.3 million, and then whatever we raise in player sales. So the team we've selected today is Balakzar in goal, Ngata, Olsen, Montolio and Jeffers as a back four, Eklien, Aguadillo as our two defensive midfielders, and Darlo, Burns and Kamara in behind Nappen. So with Tarrega scoring the last one, we give Nappen a chance here. Fingers crossed he gets a pass back from the goalkeeper or something. Oh yes, a magnificent 7 at the back for Newcastle. So, yeah, not a lot on this game at all. In actual fact, I'm not even going to sit back. Let's go a bit higher tempo. We've not got the ball at all. We've got the ball a little bit more. Let's work the ball into the box then, shall we? Rasmus Højlund scores against Brentford. Josh Nappen's not going to score, is he? On the plus side, he got called up for Belgium. So him and 2 others. Olsen got called up. And Darlo, look. Go on then. Let's do it that way. That was brilliant by Newcastle. Yes. Liverpool won the league. Arsenal beating them. They've got above us. Kamara looked out of it. We'll do that then. I would play Hillman, but his next game costs us. His salary goes up, so purposely not playing him. Burns is tired. So Terrain can come on up top. Deep line forward, that will do. In actual fact, we'll play standard. Let's play a little bit higher. It's our last game. Doesn't really matter if we're all tied after this game. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got one more sub. Of Jeffers, perhaps. Patino potentially is part of the last game for the club. Joshy Napton has finally scored a goal. Wow. Oh no, it's going to be ruled off for offside. Yeah, what a shot. Let's give Jack Winter final appearance. I celebrated too soon. Look. Montolio. At one stage he was wanted by a couple of teams, so West Ham was one of them. I don't know if they've got promoted. But there we have it. A point to finish the season. Luton got slammed. So they got relegated. Perhaps I should have thrown my match against them. But that's the end of the season. Well, let's see. 9th place finish. We'll take that. That's a good start. Equal on points with Arsenal, and Brentford come to that. So, not too far away from European places. A decent summer, and we can start pushing. And hopefully, some of these players like Josh Napper and Gata are going to improve. Egley's another one. If they all take that step up, I mean, Egley is training wherever he is. There he is. The progress has been phenomenal, so we sent him out on loan. That was a bad mistake, obviously. Since come back, he's been playing a lot, and the coach is now saying good League Two player. So if he carries on pushing on, you never know. We might have a little player in him. So one to keep an eye on. Hopefully he carries on his performances like that. We're obviously going to have to deal with that Aguadillo, who's gone to Juve. I did try to sign him, but no, he wasn't interested. This is perhaps going to be our sign of the season, I think. He's come in, done superbly well. A few too many injuries, but he's still young. He's not the biggest, but he creates some havoc. He scored some decent goals, so I think we will be looking at Jack Wink going at right back. I like Hillman and Rollinson. They're not great. Aqua's obviously on loan and going. Nagata's going to probably be our number one next year. Centre backs are going to be Nielsen and Montolio. Although Montolio might be one that makes way. Left back is our biggest issue. We've obviously got the guy coming in. He'll be number one. We can obviously see Jennings and Groottham are both interested. Lemus Jeffers is borderline whether he stays. So they're both going. Hansen is on the way out. Patino will be on the way out. So Egley is going to be our only midfielder at the moment. On the right, Kamara is obviously first joints, and Darlo's the first choice on the left. Sam Amu has potential, so we might leave him around. And then Luis Gomez is on the list to go. Charlie Burns, I like him, but he can only play as a shadow striker, and it just doesn't suit us. He's 23, so if a bid comes in for him and Damak are interested, if they come in with any kind of decent money, he's on the way out. And then up top, Nappen and Torrego are both going to be here. Torrego is signing at the end of June. and Elliot Wood will get rid of. So we might need another striker. And then hopefully next season, those two, having played a season in the Prem, or at least half a season, might come back and push on. So, yeah, there's a number of spots up for grabs. I wouldn't mind a goalkeeper coming in over the top of Nobato. And defensive midfielders will be something to look at. We've obviously got a couple of defenders coming in already, so we might see that some of these make way. Carl Rollinson, maybe. He's done alright, he's 22. If we could cash in on him, if anyone comes in with any kind of money for him, since it's a £180,000 buy, yeah, we'll sell. But that's it. We'll see what happens in the next episode for our summer transfers. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.